What up, baby?
Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Jasmine and today I will be analyzing and reacting to Corpse Husband's song Agoraphobic. I did another video on Corpse Husband and I got a good response and request to go ahead and analyze one of his music videos. I chose Agoraphobic because I feel that he is the most him in the song. He is the most vulnerable and talks about his emotions and feelings and things like that. Now, I know what you're thinking. I don't look like your typical counselor, and thank you so much for that. That's like awesome. I love it. Technically, I'm a counseling intern, which means I have completed my bachelor's, my master's, and I am in the internship part of my program. I study a lot about mental health disorders, substance abuse disorders, and social and emotional disturbances. Corpse is certainly an interesting puzzle piece. He's super mysterious, and I think that adds a lot to his character and what makes him famous right now, and is the cause of what's making him viral and blow up because he's just so interesting. So what I'll be doing is just analyzing his lyrics, nothing else, only what comes out of his mouth. I do not know Corpse and I don't claim to know him, but I will be looking into his lyrics and what he's saying. Okay, so first off, what is agoraphobia? Agoraphobia is the fear of open spaces or going outside of your house. And the most severe cases, people will not leave their home, or some won't even get out of bed. So usually this is accompanied with a fear of being embarrassed or going outside and like going crazy. And this is a symptom of anxiety disorder. So this falls under that category. So a lot of people who have anxiety disorder have this fear that they're going to go crazy and humiliate themselves, or they fear that they're going to die or have some type of heart attack or stroke in front of someone. And usually it really goes down to fear and embarrassment. So when you think of anxiety disorder, think of fear and embarrassment and maybe even death. So a lot of people who have health anxiety are super afraid that they're going to die from some type of health related problem. Alright you guys, so let's get into this video.
I can't do shit right, I can't learn my lesson. I can't do shit right, take antidepressants. Illness and welfare of my adolescence.
Alright you guys, so I paused it at a very important part. He talks about illness and welfare robbing his adolescence, which tells me that maybe he grew up not very wealthy or even poor, and maybe even struggled with illness even before now. The first time I ever heard of Corpse having an illness was a few years back, about 4 years ago. I recently was going through his videos and I saw one from 4 years ago, and he was talking about having an illness that's still ongoing today. So he was about 19, I'm thinking. I'm not crazy, I swear. But I believe he was 19 or in his teenage years. And so that affected a lot of how he grew up. Maybe he didn't get to have as much fun as everybody else. And if he does have any type of health anxiety, I mean, obviously if you have some type of chronic illness, those type of anxieties will definitely pop up. But also just having like financial issues growing up can really make it hard for a young adult, and they might have issues trusting the system and maybe have an overall negative outlook on the government or society as a whole.
My adolescence, my friends probably hate me, can't answer a message. Filled with anxiety, always be hiding me, feeling inadequate, always what's driving me.
Okay, so there's a lot of, again, like in my other video, I picked up on this kind of self-hatred. It's almost like self-sabotage. He knows to be a good friend, you should probably keep up with your friends, text them back and things like that, but he can't do it. He said, I can't do anything right. I can't even take antidepressants. So I don't know if he's on antidepressants and if he's taking them regularly like he should be if he is, or that he's saying that, you know, he's some type of failure because he's on antidepressants. And then it goes right into the friends again. And again, that feeling of inadequacy, feeling like a failure. So that point really drives home for me. It could be the underlying thing that drives this inner self-sabotage or like self-hatred.
Not a role model, that's not what I strive to be. You can't go outside, I'm afraid they'd be finding me. Yeah, I know about my privacy, yeah. And they always asking questions about my face, can't relate. Fucking caught my own reflection, broke a mid the other day. Got a lot of bad shit that I'm taking to my grave.
Okay, and there we go with the self-image issue again. So he can't relate to us, guys. He doesn't see why we want to see his face, but he is giving off a lot of signs of having self-image issues. So I don't know if maybe this is related to an earlier stage of his adolescence. Was he bullied? Was he teased about his appearance? Again, like in that last video, I think I was saying something about him having self-image issues and maybe that developing early on in life. And again, just imagine if you blew up one day and became viral and you have self-image issues and you don't want people to know who you are, you don't like the way you look. So just imagine having a million people wanting to figure out what you look like and to judge you when you're already so critical of yourself.
You've got a fucking date with death and house arrest till trial days. So I grab the red wine on rainy days and then I'm going cause I'll let you another fucking dozen days before I know it. Yeah, I spend them all inside, waste my time while I'm scrolling, but I love when it rains cause I'm agoraphobic.
Okay. Okay, so that was pretty clear there, you know, so clear indicators of someone who is asking for help. Definitely sounds like he is crying for help. I don't know any other way to put it. Yeah, it's kind of sad. It's almost like he's given up almost, you know, like what's the point? And a lot of people come to that stage in their life where you're like, what's the point of this? What is world? What is the meaning of all of this? Why am I here? Almost like some type of like existential crisis, you know, like what's the point of even going on with, like, you know, yeah, I'm sensing just a lot of depression, and I'm sure everyone can feel that. I mean, that's so evident and obvious and clear. I want to dig in there. I want to see, like, where does it all stem from? Where does it come from? I know that he didn't complete his schooling. He dropped out at 12 or something like that, and that can just literally make you feel like a failure. You're like, think about it. If you're 12 years old and all your friends, you know, grow up to graduate and you're the one that's at home and you didn't complete anything, that can totally stunt your social growth, your ability to socialize, period. And it could totally lower your self-worth or your self-esteem and your confidence. Yeah, that was a very short video, and that is my analysis of Corpse Husband's music video, Agoraphobic. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys the next time. Make sure to check out my channel, watch the other video I did on Corpse Husband, like and subscribe below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!